Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets are pretty quiet overnight. Prices are about unchanged. I think the big news overnight is the attack and killings in Paris and what that means to just the psyche of the marketplace. So the dollar is higher. Crude is trying to bounce off the overnight lows, and most of the equity markets are higher, but most of the focus is on what's going on in Paris this morning. As far as weather is concerned, U.S. is cold. Wheat has rallied on this concern about conditions not only here, but also the cold weather in Russia. In the bean market, we've rallied because of strong nearby demand and some dryness in northern Brazil and too wet in southern Brazil. Again, the commercials kind of laugh at this reaction to the marketplace because, number one, the Brazil soybeans are close to harvest, so their crop shouldn't be affected by this weather. And number two, it's always cold in January in the U.S., and the wheat is a pretty hardy crop, and it can handle, for the most part, cold conditions. And these cold conditions are not expected to last long like they did last year. So all these things kind of come into play. It was interesting that when you look at the fund positions in corn, beans, wheat, and livestock, the open interest is going up, and their net position of the longs is going up. And it feels like some of these funds who always have to have a position are moving out of a bad position in energy and putting their long positions in the grains. They could be thinking about a positive USDA report on Monday. They could be thinking about conditions that in 2015 world crops could be smaller, but they're buying grains at what a lot of fundamentals feel is a high price. And so we'll see if this is a smart play by moving from one bad position to potentially another bad position. USDA report on Monday could be the biggest report of the year. They could come out in lower crop production because of lower acres here in the United States. We'll see what D1 stocks are. We'll see what the winter wheat acres are for 2015. And we'll see what they think South American soybean production is. And then we'll see what they think about world U.S. Corn and soybean supply and demand. So if we have normal weather globally in 2015, this could be the most important USDA report in 2015. So expect a volatile reaction one way or the other on Monday. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day.